What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Game On Forever. I am your host, the Game Freak. Today, I want to share with you my massive haul of games that I brought home today. I was not expecting to bring this much home. I actually just went out to look for some Atari 2600 and 7800 games to build my 2600 plus Pac-Man edition. I wanted to start over on my 2600 collection because I hardly have any of my original games anymore, and I do not have any 7800 games. So I was like, hey, it's a good time to start now. But while I was out, I ended up finding some games that were on my list of games that I was looking for on different consoles. And I found some that I never even heard of, but they looked very intriguing. So I picked them up. So, hey man, it was kind of a throw the dart with some of these games. I don't know how they're going to be. So let's get into this right now. I got quite a few to show. And I'm going to start out with my 2600 games that I got. Now, a lot of these are pretty common games, but I had to rebuy everything. So I had to get the 2600 Asteroids. Used to play the hell out of that game, so that's going to bring back some memories. And then one of my favorite games on the 2600 is Missile Command. I know there's a light glaring on it, so you're not getting the best view of this. Some of these carts, they're early 80s, so they're not like all shiny or anything. I'm going to clean them up to make them look a little shinier just for my own purposes. But another one, and I think this is an underrated Atari game. I love this game. And it is Cosmic Arc. So yeah, all the labels on here, they're good. They're just dinged up, man. They're all dingy. So I can clean these and they'll be absolutely fine. Another one of my favorites again, Berserk for the 2600. I love me some Berserk. And then the ultimate classic, and it came with a lot of the 2600s. I do not have mine anymore, so I had to pick it up, and it is Space Invaders. So those are the 2600 games that I picked up today. Now, let's move on to some NES games. I only picked up a couple of these. One of these, surprisingly, I never owned. And it's a very common game. You'll be surprised when I show you, and I'll show you right now. It is Double Dribble. Had to have it in the collection, man. I don't know. I used to play it at my friend's house all the time. I know it's not like the greatest basketball game ever, but it's a classic, and I still enjoy playing it. I play it on my 8-bit arcade all the time, so I had to have the physical version as well. And this is a game I always wanted, and I just never had. And I'm really happy to get this. I love this game. And this is NES Open. I think this is the best Nintendo golf game. On the original NES, I think this is the best golf game. So those are the two NES games that I bought. Let's go. We'll just kind of go in order here. Let's go to the PS2. So for the PS2, and this is kind of strange that I bought this, but I had to. Even though I just got an evercade collection of this. And this is the Activision Anthology, and this has over 45 games on it. It has every game that is on that evercade cart. It's on here and more. So, and I only paid where's that? $5 for this thing. $5. So, hey, I'm not going to turn that down. And I love me some PS2. Another game, and I've been looking for this game. I think I had it digital download on my PS4, I believe. But I never owned the physical copy, and I'm happy that I found it. And that is Blood Rain. I love this game. I think it's very underrated and so much fun. So can't wait to play that. And this next one I did not know even existed, and I'm just a fan of this franchise, so I had to buy it. And it is Pitfall: The Lost Expedition for the PS2. I had no clue that there was a Pitfall game on the PS2. So really looking forward to checking these out. Oh, and by the way, I always forget to show you. These are complete. All these games that I got today are complete. I went to 3 different gaming stores today. I went to The Void, Ready Up, and I even went to GameStop. So, and I couldn't tell you where I got a lot of these games. Like, I just was getting shit, and I probably didn't need to. So that's the PS2 games that I picked up. Then I went and got a couple PS3 games. Now, the last time I went out game hunting, I picked up Castlevania Lords of Shadow, and I ended up finding a second one, which I did not know that even existed. So I'm looking forward to diving into this. I'm almost done with the first one, and I'm really digging it. I can't believe more people aren't talking about this game. Like, I'm really enjoying the first one. So eventually I'm going to get into this one, and I will have a review on the first one when it is completed. Man, I got loads of videos coming up because I have so many games that I need to finish and make a review on. So I'll have a lot of videos coming up here for years. I mean, my backlog is crazy. Now, this next game on the PS3, this is one I did not know existed either. I had no clue. And this is Golden Axe Beast Rider. I had no clue the PS3 had a Golden Axe game. Never played it, obviously. Looking at the back, looks pretty damn awesome. It looks like I'm going to have a lot of fun, but looks can be deceiving. Sometimes games look really good and they just play like shit. Hopefully, this isn't one of those games because it's a Golden Axe game. You can't give it a bad name. So hopefully, it's not bad. All right. So now we are going to move on to the PS4. And I got quite a few PS4 games. I mean, PS4 games are really fun to collect, especially if you have a PS5, because these games play on the PS5. 99% of the times, they play better on the PS5. And PS4 games, I mean, you can just get cheap as hell. So I kind of went overboard here. So the first game I seen, and I have part 1 and 2 for the PS3, and I was like, man, I need part 3. I could never find it anywhere, and that is Darksiders 3. I was like, fuck yeah, man, I need the whole trilogy here. Need the whole trilogy. So I found it. Got it pretty cheap. Obviously I gotta clean up that corner right there, peeling off the tag, price tag. But we'll get it all cleaned up. And then I did not know this one existed. I didn't know there was another Darksiders game, and this is called Darksiders Genesis. It looks interesting. Looks pretty cool, like visually and everything. Who knows? I know nothing about this game. Hopefully, I don't have to take any of these games back. If they suck, that's what I do. I don't keep every game. I don't want mountains of games on my shelves. I don't want games that I'm not going to play. So any games that I buy and I don't like, I end up taking back. I get some money back. I don't get all the money that I paid for, obviously. But, most of these games, they're used anyway. So, not a big deal. I didn't pay a whole lot for them. I have heard of this game before, never played it. And unfortunately, this is part 2, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this right. It's called like Nioh 2. I just thought the back of this looked pretty damn cool, man. And I like the artwork on the front. Again, this might be one of those games that looks are deceiving. This game might suck. I have no clue. But it looks pretty damn cool. It looks like I'll have a blast with it. So hopefully I do. The next two games are still sealed. In fact, the manager of the place that I was at, it wasn't GameStop, it was one of the other two retro stores. He ended up getting copies of these, but they sent him two of each. And he said, "Man, I don't need two of these games." And he goes, "These weren't even on the shelf yet. I just seen them sitting on the counter." And I was like, "Man, I never played them." And he goes, "Do you like side scrollers?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Man, you got a pretty decent pile there." He goes, "I tell you what." He goes, "I'll sell you both of them for $10." So I got these for $10. And I know these have been around for a while. I think they had some of these games on like the 3DS. They had it on, I think, PlayStation 2, maybe, or 4. I don't know. Well, obviously 4 because of this. Mutant Mudds Super Challenge. This is all wrapped in plastic still, never been open. And the other one is, whoa, that's all. Yeah, I need to clean that off. The other one is Mutant Mudds Deluxe. Again, not opened. Looking forward to checking these out. It's, very pixelated and everything, but it looks like it has like that Mario vibe to it. They look pretty damn fun. But my oldest boy, he knew about these games. He's like, "You never played them?" He goes, "Those games are a blast. I used to play them on my DS." I was like, "No, I never heard of them, but they do look cool." This game right here, this next game, this is probably a game that I will be taking back, unfortunately. And I should have read it better on the back before I bought it. And after I read the back, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to like this. I know I'm not going to like it even before I play it." It is called The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. The pictures on the back look pretty cool. However, the back has like pretty small writing. I did not have my glasses in there. And I just seen it is a point and click adventure. So, yeah, highly doubt this is staying in the collection. That's most likely going back. And that's unfortunate because this thing is in mint condition. I didn't pay shit for this. I think I paid $4 for this game. So, not a big loss. I might, take it back and get a dollar or two back. All right, so the next game, and this is an indie game, so I had to get it. I'm just a big indie fan. I've never heard of this, and this is a part 2. It's called Super Gun World 2. I think it looks like a blast. This is another game that, yeah, has never been opened. It is still in plastic. So looking forward to this. And I got this dirt cheap. So, and I might have got some of these games dirt cheap because he might have charged me like buy a bundle or something because I was getting so much. The next game, another indie title, one that I have never heard of, and I looked at the back of this, and another game that I thought looked very intriguing. I think it looks fun as hell. It's called Spiritfarer. Hopefully I'm saying that right or pronouncing it right. Spiritfarer. I'm not sure. Either way, looks like a pretty cool game. This has been opened. But yeah. The next game I bought, I have never played this game. Some of my friends have, and they really liked it. I always see it in the PlayStation store, and I think it looks pretty cool, but I just never pulled the trigger. And that is Conan Exiles. And yeah, hopefully I like it. I mean, the back, it looks really cool. So can't wait to check that out. And the last one. This game I actually have digitally downloaded, but I've never seen the physical copy anywhere, and I'm a big physical copy person, so I had to buy it. It's a fun game. It has beautiful visuals, gets hard as hell, but it is Cuphead. I have never seen the physical copy of Cuphead anywhere. Happy to have that in the collection. Can't wait to throw that in and start playing. You know, I have so many games here that I can't wait to throw in and start playing. But it didn't end there. It did not end there. Something else caught my eye, and I've always seen these things on Amazon, and I was like, man, those things look pretty cool, but I'm skeptical of them. And the owner of the store at the Void, he said, listen, he goes, this thing has been on the shelf for like 8 months. He knocked off, I think, 35% on this thing. So I ended up picking one up, and this is brand new. This one has never been opened. The only reason the plastic is off is because I took it off when I got home. I have not played on it yet, but it is the Superboy Black Gold. And what this is, if you are unaware what a Superboy is, it is a portable Super Nintendo. This plays your Super Nintendo carts. Yeah, see, it still has the plastic on the screen. Hyperkin makes this, so you know it's a hit or miss. But yeah, cartridges go, oops, right in there. That's what it looks like. Sorry, the plastic is on there, so yeah, the screen is not wavy like that or anything. It is kind of bulky, but you know, it holds Super Nintendo carts. So what do you expect? I'm looking forward to this. Now, I think you have an option here. You can either put batteries in it, or it has a charger where you can just charge this thing up. It has an internal battery, I believe that's what I read in here. So that's definitely what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go out and buy a bunch of batteries. It does have a charging port on here, so I take it that's what it is. So I'm gonna have to charge this baby up and give it a go. So I had to buy it. I had to buy it, especially with the deal that he gave me. I was like, man, I can't turn that down. You know, I don't think that he was expecting me to buy it, because he's sitting there kind of laughing. Like, hey, man, you know what? I'll knock 35% off, man. It's been sitting up here for a long time. And I asked him if he's ever played on one. And he goes, the used one that we have here that's for sale, I checked it out. He goes, and it's pretty cool, man. He goes, I threw some Super NES games. He goes, I didn't have any issues with it. He goes, I can't guarantee that you won't. You know, I know this is a new one. This is a newer model. He said, I know I've read reviews that some people have issues. Hopefully I don't have any issues, but I'm really looking forward to diving into that thing and checking that thing out. And I'll have a full review on that as soon as I get to play it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the pickups that I did today, man. I was not expecting to bring this many games home, but here we are. So before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members. You guys are absolutely awesome and amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough for your continuous support and contributions, and you guys will never ever go unnoticed. In fact, before this video ends, all of your names will be showcased before the final credits roll, so stay tuned for that. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in the word content right down there in the comments section. We have something on this channel that I like to call the Game Freak Army. And what we do is, if we see that word content, we go to your channel It does not matter if you are a gaming channel or not, any kind of channel. We go to your channel and we will subscribe to you because that's what we do, man. We want to help each other out, help each other's channels grow. You know, this is not a popularity contest. No one's trying to be king of YouTube or anything like that. So feel free to type in that word content right down there in the comments section. And once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And until the next one, game on, everybody.